This is DNA. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. Transcription starts with an enzyme called helicase. Helicase breaks apart the two strands of DNA, leaving them open for RNA to enter. In order for RNA to enter, it needs help from another enzyme called RNA polymerase. RNA polymerase is what helps RNA travel through the DNA. After this, translation can begin. In order to start translation, the RNA strand leaves through the nucleus and into the cytoplasm, where it will attach to a ribosome, and then the ribosome will begin decoding the messenger RNA. The transfer RNA brings matching amino acids to the messenger RNA to help synthesize the proteins depending on the codon it's reading. Amino acids are the building blocks for proteins, and when many are chained together, they create a polypeptide chain. Polypeptides are essentially just proteins. But why do we need to know all of this? Proteins are important for a procedure known as SDS page. SDS stands for sodium dodecyl sulfate, and the page stands for polyacrylamide gel electrophoresis. SDS page starts with putting the sample proteins in a centrifuge and then adding the SDS detergent to denature the proteins and give them the same overall charge. Then the sample liquid is placed in the walls of the gel. Then buffers are placed around the gel. After the buffers are placed, an electrical current is ran through the gel with negative at the top and positive at the bottom. This causes the strands of proteins to move through the gel towards the positive charge. The larger strands get stuck at the top while the smaller ones move down to the bottom. My hypothesis for Anna Garcia's death. My hypothesis for Anna Garcia's death is that after hitting her head at soccer, being really busy with lab work, she forgot to take her insulin and passed out. When she passed out, she fell to the ground and hit her head on the stool. This injury paired with the lack of insulin in her body is what could have killed her. My evidence for this hypothesis consists of her blood being found at the crime scene on the stool that she hit her head on, the bruise on her head from soccer practice, and the notes about insulin in her lab. Moving on to HIPAA. HIPAA stands for the Health Insurance Policy and Accountability Act. So who can see my records? Well, you can, and so can other healthcare providers, insurance companies, public health agencies, law enforcement if they have a warrant, parents, guardians, and family friends who have permission. Then who can't see my records? Employers, non-covered entities, and business associates without authorization. And now, a short moment of silence for Anna Garcia.